Well, hello and welcome to the first annual Movie Paradise Awards, also known as the MPs. I am one of your hosts, Nathanael Molnár.
And I am your other host, Rob Giachinta.
Yes, this is the one awards show this season, not afraid to have a host.
We even have two.
Yes, we do. Now, I'm not inviting internet trolls to comb through my social media. All you're going to find are embarrassing pictures of me from middle school.
Those might be bad enough for you to have to step down.
Maybe. We went all out for this occasion. We all arrived here in a limo. We're dressed to our finest suits, drinking the finest champagne. You can't see any of this because this is a podcast, but I can assure you we're really honoring the night.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sitting here butt naked, ready to talk about some movies.
You're usually naked when we do these podcasts. Is it a problem or something? Anyways, so how tonight is going to work is we have 8 categories that we're going to award MPs to. We have Best Picture, Best Lead Actor, Best Lead Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Score.
For simplicity's sake, we're only doing 5 nominees per category.
So Rob and I have crafted our own personal picks for the nominees, and we are going to present our list of nominees to our esteemed panel.
Thank you to Sylvester and Randy Olivolo for being here tonight. We really appreciate it.
You guys are so busy.
We couldn't afford Simon Cowell and
Paul Abdul.
I could have gone down drinking.
Randy Jackson. We got the other Randy, Randy Olivolo.
I'm fucking
white
better than
Randy
all those
Jackson.
motherfuckers.
It's a no for me, dog.
Well, after Rob and I present our list of nominees to Randy and Cole, they will deliberate and decide on the final list of nominees from which we will pick a winner for each category.
We have some of the finest minds working on our picks tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
These picks are all based on our own personal opinion and are not based on what other award shows are doing. This is purely what we personally think should be nominated and win these categories.
And later in the show, we have some great surprises for you guys. We're going to drop by the local AMC and surprise the audience who's currently watching Holmes & Watson. That's going to be funny. We also are going to reenact one of the finest cinematic scenes of the year from Venom, in which Cole will jump into a lobster tank and chow down on some crustaceans, and we will be closing off the night with a special performance of the entire A Star is Born soundtrack by yours truly, Nathanael Molnár, while I caress a portrait of Bradley Cooper. So stick around because you're not going to want to miss any of that.
No. We're not doing any of that bullshit. We're just doing the awards. That's it. That's every other award show should do. Get rid of the side bullshit. Just give us what we want.
I think you should just personally shut the fuck up and let's get on with the awards.
Oh!
Damn, son.
Burn, baby, burn.
Well, with all that out of the way, let's just start the first annual Movie Paradise Awards. So let's kick off the night with the nominees for Best Score. So, Randy, Cole,
Yeah.
I watched the movies this year. I thought of what were the best scores of the year, and I come to you. These are my picks for what I think should be the nominees for Best Score for the Movie Paradise Awards. I have Mission Impossible Fallout, Halloween, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, The Favorite, and A Quiet Place.
And for my 5, I have A Quiet Place, First Man, Mandy, Hereditary, and Annihilation. So which ones do we have that are similar? So we'll cross those off.
So I have A Quiet Place, right?
Yep.
Quiet Place. What else do you have? Mission Impossible? No,
Nope.
you don't have Mission Impossible.
So we only have one.
Yeah, I think so. A Quiet Place makes
So
it in.
now you two need to come up as a collective group on the 4 other ones by using our 8.
Yes. So
Yeah,
what,
so take a look at our list. Remember,
at the bottom.
you both have to collectively agree on this.
and talk out
will-
loud
we-
as you think of this.
We
over.
will sit here until you figure this out.
All right, so I had to pick 5 because I pretty much know what they would
Well,
be.
you have to just pick 4 since A Quiet Place just
Yeah,
automatically
Quiet
makes it
Place
on.
makes it in because it was on both of our lists.
Yes.
But what if I want to say 5?
Well, you're just here to decide the other ones.
Oh, I see. So
this
I'm
is,
basically...
this is our award show. You're just hired.
Yeah.
If I had to go with 4, because, I can't name the last fucking one, I'd go with the 4. I would probably put in there, I would definitely put in Mandy,
All right.
Halloween, and I really did enjoy the Favorites score.
So for Best Score right now, A Quiet Place makes it in by default because it was on both Rob and I's lists.
Yes.
So Cole, you say you want
I would
Halloween.
like Halloween, the Favorite, and of course Mandy.
Mandy. All right, Randy, what would you say between the two, your picks for Best Score?
My picks, so one of them, A Quiet Place is already in, right?
Yep.
Mine would have to be Mandy, Halloween, Into the Spider-Verse, and First Man.
All right. So, by deliberation, both Halloween and Mandy make it in to the final list of nominees for best score, which means
we have 2 spots left.
We have 2 spots left. So it is either The Favorite, Annihilation, Into the Spider-Verse, and First Man. 2 of those have to go in. 2 are being cut. Which do you pick?
What 4 are they again?
The Favorite, Annihilation, Into the Spider-Verse, and First Man.
I'd cut The Favorite.
I'd cut The Favorite as well.
The Favorite is cut.
I'd cut The Favorite. I did not actually see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. However, I have heard
the soundtrack.
And everything.
Well, this is score, not
score.
necessarily soundtrack.
Well, I know what that means. So don't you worry there. Don't you
It
worry.
didn't sound like it at first.
Yeah.
Well, you know
It
what?
always sounds
I don't
like
know about you. Now, since it's just 2 and 2, each of you just pick one.
Okay. All right. I'll pick fucking Annihilation.
And
Annihilation.
then you pick one that you like the most out of it.
That didn't make the...
Between The Favorite, Into the Spider-Verse, and First Man.
Into the Spider-Verse.
All right.
All right.
So the official nominees...
You want to read them at the end?
Well, I'll just recap for this, and then we'll move on. So the official nominees for Best Score right now are Quiet Place, Halloween, Mandy, Annihilation, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. We will revisit this when we pick the winners. What is the next category, Rob?
Best script.
All right.
Can't wait for this.
And
I love scripts.
what are... Rob, what are your personal picks for the nominees of Best Screenplay?
All right. My best screenplay is 1 through 5 is A Quiet Place, Green Book, Mid-90s, Summer of '84, and Bad Times at the El Royale.
And mine are Ready Player One, A Star is Born, Green Book, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and A Quiet Place. So which ones are in both of ours? A Quiet Place?
Yep.
And Green Book.
And Green Book?
That was an excellent observation, right?
I know, dude. I'm using
Green
that
Book.
brain.
Green Book, yes. All right.
What else? I didn't.
Was there anything else?
No.
Nope. All right. So there are our picks. So you have
now
3 more
each-
spots.
So each of you gets to make your own individual list.
Yes.
Out of the 3, you got to pick a list. Make a list of 3 for yourself. We'll record them
Yeah,
down.
that was pretty good.
Cross
Yes.
out those, and then
Yes.
whatever else, we'll figure that out from
Yes.
there.
So of the yes.
Yeah.
That works. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. I agree
So
with that.
what are we picking?
Pick 3 out of the ones that haven't been mentioned. A Quiet
Yeah.
Place and Green Book out
Excluded.
of both lists. No, you both do it separately first, and then you'll
Yes.
come together.
So I picked 3 out of all of them except the Quiet Place and Green Book.
Yes.
Correct.
I would put Stars Born, Mid-90s, and Ready Player One.
All right. And Cole?
I would put Mid-90s, Bad Times at the El Royale,
Mm-hmm.
and Ready Player One.
So Ready Player One and Mid-90s. So now we have 1 spot left. So now you two, it's going to come down to it.
You have to decide it together.
I'd go with The Star is Born. I mean, I did not personally see the movie. However, I heard it was very, very good. I heard the acting was very, very strong. So I would
All right.
probably...
Well, that
caved
makes
in.
it. So the best screenplay nominees officially now are A Quiet Place, Green Book, Mid-90s, Ready Player One, and A Star is Born. Now
Now,
we're
who
moving
decides the winner of these?
We do.
on. Yeah, we will. After.
Everyone or those two?
No, I think
Just us.
We can do everyone, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll have. It'll be a full out affair. So best director. Best director is the next one up. My personal picks for best director are Bradley Cooper for A Star is Born, Christopher McQuarrie for Mission Impossible Fallout, Steven Spielberg for Ready Player One, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, and John Krasinski for A Quiet Place.
And mine 1 through 5 is Damien Chazelle for First Man, Steve McQueen for Widows, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, and Christopher McQuarrie for Mission Impossible 6.
So Peter Farrelly, John Krasinski, and Christopher McQuarrie all make it in. So now we need 2 more spots. So in which case, Cole and Randy each pick 2 of the ones not mentioned, and we'll figure it out from there.
Hands down, Steve McQueen. And probably go with who do I want to do the other one? Steven Spielberg.
All right, Randy.
I'd go with Bradley Cooper and Steven Spielberg.
So Steven Spielberg, Stevie makes it in. All right, so we have one last pick that you two have to figure out. So either Steve McQueen or Bradley Cooper. Which one are you guys going to pick?
Or Damien Chazelle. But you guys didn't mention, so
that's
it
true.
wouldn't even matter. Poor Damien. He gets snubbed out of the real Oscars and this one.
Yeah,
Say we go
this is
Bradley
arguably
Cooper.
more important.
I know you didn't see Star
I'll go
Wars
with Bradley
one,
Cooper.
Bradley Cooper makes it in. So our official picks for the nominees of Best Director are Peter Farrelly for Green Book, John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Christopher McQuarrie for Mission Impossible Fallout, Steven Spielberg for Ready Player One, and Bradley Cooper for Stars Born. Those were all my picks.
Really? Oh, well, I mean, some of my had.
Yes. All right, moving on.
It's been going pretty well so
This
far.
has been. So we have...
Supporting.
Yes. So next up, we have Best Supporting Actress. And here are my picks. I have Emma Stone for The Favorite, Millicent Simmons for A Quiet Place, Cynthia Erivo for Bad Times at the El Royale, Letitia Wright for Black Panther, and Meryl Streep for Mary Poppins Returns.
The last one I completely disagree with. But
That's not the point.
But
thanks.
I have Emily Blunt from A Quiet Place in my best.
So I guess we have to leave it up to you guys.
Yeah.
You both saw A Quiet Place, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Would
because
you
it's not a movie. It's about the actresses.
Well, he has Emily Blunt from A Quiet Place
Yeah,
in Best
and you
Supporting,
have
and I
Molnár
have in lead. Because
Only-
I think she's the lead of the movie.
But
John
the
Krasinski's
the
the
movie when they're presenting this to Oscar voters, they have her in the Best Supporting
But that
Actress.
doesn't matter. This is a movie paradise. We're
I don't
doing
know. That's
our own
just what I
awards.
went by. I don't know.
I'd say
What did you say at the
Krasinski.
very beginning of this? This is based on our own personal opinion.
I
We're not
read it.
going by what any other awards are saying.
I just read a script.
I'd say
so
she.
you
I'd
don't-
say she was supporting. I'd say John.
Randy says supporting.
Well,
I'd say John Krasinski was the lead in that movie.
I mean, you could honestly make the argument that they're kind of both the lead. I mean, I wouldn't say that one really had significantly more screen time.
Yeah,
over the
because
other
they
one.
both had major roles.
So you could honestly both say that they're the lead.
Well,
actors.
I guess you guys are going to have to make a decision as to whether... Because I have her... When we do Best Lead Actress, I'm going to have her in mind. He has hers in Best Supporting Actress. So you guys are going to have to make a decision. Either now or you can wait as to whether or not Emily Blunt is going to be supporting or lead.
Then I would count her as a lead actress.
Do you agree with that, Randy, or do you want to...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for caving in on it, man.
All right,
Good
Best
job.
Supporting. So you could take a look at our nominees, and you could figure out... Do we have any similar... Hold on one second. Do we have any similarities?
Take this out then.
Well, no, they just voted it out, so...
Doesn't matter.
Well, I wanted to vote yours out, but I just went with the flow, so the show
All
could
right,
go
whatever.
on.
All right, so do we have any similarities on our lists that automatically make it in? I don't think
none.
so. All right,
Wow.
so it's going to be up to you guys. You're picking your 5, Cole. You're picking your 5, Randy.
Can I pick my 5 first?
Go right ahead.
I'd say Emma Stone
Okay.
from Favorite, Elizabeth Debicki, Claire Foy, Letitia Wright, and what was Melissa Simmons in?
Millicent Simmons
Quiet
was the
Place.
kid in
Daughter.
A Quiet Place. The daughter.
Oh, the daughter.
Who
She
was
was the
deaf.
lead, though. All
I
right,
mean,
fair.
I
Could've
think
been.
Emily Blunt.
We could have another discussion.
Who was top billed on that? Who was the first person billed? Emily Blunt.
You sure?
Yep.
No, John Krasinski.
I'm just saying. I just went by what it was. Just the movie
And
said-
Meryl Streep.
What the movie said to the world or what?
Wait, which one are you picking as your 5th one?
Meryl Streep from Poppies.
You're picking that one? All right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you were going to pick it, but okay.
As one
Now,
five,
Cole, what are
5
your-
minute scene in the movie.
What are your 5?
Emma Stone?
Okay. So Emma Stone makes it in.
Yeah. Elizabeth Debicki.
All right.
Got one.
Probably Rafferty Cassidy.
Raffi.
Vox Lux, whatever the fuck it was, I don't know. Rob, I have to ask you a question.
What?
Why do you have Natalie Portman as Best Supporting?
Because I thought she was a supporting actress.
Well, who was the lead in that movie?
I didn't really think there was one.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. We were just having the same debate.
Okay. All right. Don't yell at me. Calm down. Just kidding.
You don't have to vote for it.
I'll put Melissa, the kid from A Quiet Place. I'm not gonna try.
Millicent.
That one makes
Yep.
sense. Oh no, he didn't write that actually.
Yeah, he didn't say Millicent. He went with Meryl Streep.
Yeah, he ended up changing it.
And I'm gonna have to go with Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia Erivo. I think it's Erivo.
Yes.
Okay, so now we have Emma Stone made it in. Elizabeth Debicki made it in. So now we have 3 spots that you guys have to decide between.
That we have to pick between.
Yep.
And what are the options?
Well, Cole chose Raffi Cassidy, Millicent Simmons, and Cynthia Erivo. And Randy, you picked Claire Foy,
Right.
Letitia Wright, and Meryl Streep.
Sabo, you both pick your top one from both lists, and those will be on.
Yep. So you pick one of your 3, and you pick one of your 3, and those will make it in.
Rafferty Cassidy.
Raffi.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so Raffi made it in.
Mine will be Claire Foy.
Claire Foy. So we have 1 spot left.
I mean, if we're really gonna debate on this,
Now you both have to.
I would go between Emma Stone, and Elizabeth Debicki.
Emma Stone's already in.
They're already in.
Yeah, those are
ones
already in.
Really?
So you're fighting with Cole has Millicent Simmons and Cynthia Erivo, and Randy has Letitia Wright and Meryl Streep. So out of those 4, you guys got to try to pick one.
Millicent Simmons.
Yeah, Melissa Simmons.
All right, Millicent Simmons makes it in. So, the official nominees for Best Supporting Actress, we have Emma Stone, Elizabeth Debicki, Raffi Cassidy, Claire Foy, and Millicent Simmons. And moving on to Best Supporting Actor, I have John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Jeff Bridges for Bad Times at the El Royale, Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther, Mahershala Ali for Green Book, and Christopher Plummer for Boundaries.
And I have John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Mahershala Ali from Green Book, Jonah Hill from Don't Worry You Won't Get Far on Foot, Jeff Bridges from Bad Times at the El Royale, and Timothée Chalamet from Beautiful Boy.
So Mahershala Ali makes it in, Jeff Bridges makes it in. Which other ones make it in? Is there another one that makes it in?
I think that was just
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski make it in. So now we have 2 spots left.
Oh, I thought you didn't have Timothée Chalamet?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
We gotta add.
So you have 2 spots left to fill in.
Michael B. Jordan
Yeah,
and Black
yeah.
Panther, definitely.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
One more.
Can you just? I did see Beautiful Boy.
You did?
Oh, I'm thinking
That's
of
Boy
I'm thinking of Boy
Erased.
Erased. I'm sorry. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad. Did you see Boundaries?
No, I didn't.
I didn't. Oh, because I was gonna say Christopher Plummer is excellent. I put Christopher Plummer. That's one of my picks.
All right. So that's your pick. Randy, what's your pick?
Didn't I just say it?
Which one did you say?
Oh, I said Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, well, that one already made
Yeah,
it in because he
Is there
agreed.
another one that you...
I'd have to go with Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. So I guess you guys are gonna have to figure out who makes it in because we got 1 spot left. Unless if there's another pick on there that you can both agree on.
What about Christopher Plummer?
Yeah.
Christopher Plummer?
Yeah.
All right. Christopher Plummer makes it in. So the official list of nominees for Best Supporting Actor, Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Jeff Bridges for Bad Times at the El Royale, John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther, and Christopher Plummer for Boundaries. Moving on to Best Lead Actress. So we did say that Emily Blunt was contending for Best Lead Actress. So my pick is Emily Blunt for A Quiet Place, Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born, Toni Collette for Hereditary, Olivia Colman for The Favorite, and Jamie Lee Curtis for Halloween.
And so I have Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins Returns. So essentially...
She can compete in both.
No, how
in the
about
same
they have to
category.
pick one or the other? Like the real Oscars would do.
Oh, fair enough.
I assume they're going to pick A Quiet Place anyways, but
Yeah.
whatever. So
She was supporting.
Emily Poppins.
Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins Returns, Toni Collette from Hereditary, Rosamund Pike from A Private War, Carey Mulligan from Wildlife, and Viola Davis from Widows.
All right.
So I'm assuming you guys didn't see like 3 of them or 2 of them. Or whatever.
So we've
I
got
did see
4
Wildlife.
spots left.
You did?
That you guys have to fill in.
4 spots.
Yes. So of those 8, Cole and Randy, what are your 4 picks?
Toni Collette already made it, right?
Yes.
We gotta put Jamie Lee in there.
Yeah, Jamie Lee for sure.
Jamie Lee.
We love Jamie Lee. We all
I like Emily Blunt. I thought she was
From
good
A
in
Quiet Place.
from A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Was
That-
Emily Blunt made from Quiet Place?
yeah,
I liked Viola Davis in Widows a lot.
yeah.
I
She
don't know
was.
you.
She was great in that.
Viola Davis makes it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Lady Gaga.
yeah.
So our picks, the official nominees now for Best Lead Actress, we have Toni Collette for Hereditary, Jamie Lee Curtis for Halloween, Emily Blunt for A Quiet Place, Viola Davis for Widows, and Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born. Moving right along, we have now our picks for Best Lead Actor, second to last category here. I have for mine Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, Viggo Mortensen for Green Book, Joaquin Phoenix for Don't Worry, You Won't Get Far on Foot, Christian Bale for Vice, and Chadwick Boseman for Black Panther.
I have, for my best actor list, Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible 6, Viggo Mortensen from Green Book, Rami Malek from Bohemian Rhapsody, Bradley Cooper from A Star Is Born, and Joaquin Phoenix from Don't Worry, You Won't Get Far on Foot.
So Viggo Mortensen, Bradley Cooper, and Joaquin Phoenix both make it in. So 2 more spots you guys have to fill.
I thought the guy who played Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
was great.
I agree.
Rami.
Rami Malek?
Rami.
And one
Did
more.
you see? Oh, you didn't see. Don't worry, you won't get far on foot.
That's already in.
Yeah,
That's
I already
already
made
in.
it in.
I don't really like Christian Bale. I like Christian Bale, but I didn't like him in that movie. Just a personal opinion.
Wanna go? I go with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, it is.
Tom Cruise. So the official
Shoot the Green
nominees now for Best Lead Actor, we have Viggo Mortensen for Green Book, Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, Joaquin Phoenix for Don't Worry, You Won't Get Far on Foot, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and Tom Cruise for Mission Impossible Fallout. So this is it. This is the final category we have to pick the nominees before we pick the winners.
Movie of the year.
The big one, Best Picture. Here are my picks. A Star Is Born, A Quiet Place, Green Book, Mission Impossible Fallout, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Rob, what are yours?
And my top 5 are,
Green Book already made.
for Best Picture are A Quiet Place, Widows, Mission Impossible Fallout, Green Book, and First Man.
So, Quiet Place, Mission Impossible Fallout, and Green Book both make it in.
All 3.
So we have 2 spots left, so I guess you're each picking one. Which ones do you want in for Best Picture?
We're each just picking one.
Each gets to pick
because
one.
there are 2 spots left, so you could each pick one.
I'm picking A Star Is Born.
Star Is
It's a
Born?
given.
Widows.
All right. So the official nominees now for Best Picture are A Quiet Place, Mission Impossible Fallout, Green Book, A Star Is Born, and Widows. So we are back here with the Movie Paradise Awards. So we took a little break, and what we did was, there's 4 of us, so we can't really come to a conclusion by voting, but what we did was we each picked our own personal winner of the nominees. So right now we're going to go around and we're going to say what our winner was for each of the categories. First category up was Best Score. The nominees for Best Score were A Quiet Place, Halloween, Mandy, and Annihilation. Rob, what was your pick for Best Score?
A Quiet Place.
Randy?
My pick was also A Quiet Place.
Cole?
Quiet Place.
And mine was Halloween. So A Quiet Place is the winner of Best Score. Congratulations to everyone at A Quiet Place. You just won Best Score. Moving on. Best Script. The nominees were A Quiet Place, Green Book, Mid-90s, Ready Player One, and A Star Is Born. Rob, what was your pick?
For what?
Best Script.
Green Book.
Randy?
Green Book.
Green Book.
And mine was A Quiet Place, but Green Book wins. All right. Best Director. The nominees were Peter Farrelly for Green Book, John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Christopher McQuarrie for Mission Impossible Fallout, Steven Spielberg for Ready Player One, and Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born. Rob, starting with you, who was your pick for Best Director?
John Krasinski.
Yours was John Krasinski. Randy, what was your pick?
Mine was Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. Cole, what was yours?
John Krasinski.
And mine was also John Krasinski. So Krasinski wins Best Director. Congratulations, John. Johnny boy, you won.
The Jim.
Jim.
Well, take the MP that you won and buy yourself something nice.
Put it right next to your Dundee.
Yep. They're about the same value.
Yeah.
Too. All right. Next category up, Best Supporting Actress. we have, for nominees, we have Emma Stone for The Favorite, Elizabeth Debicki for Widows, Raffi Cassidy for Vox Lux, Claire Foy for First Man, and Millicent Simmons for A Quiet Place. Rob, what was your pick?
Raffi Cassidy.
Randy?
I said Emma Stone.
Cole?
Raffi Cassidy.
And mine was Millicent Simmons, but Raffi Cassidy, you are a proud owner now of a Movie Paradise Award. Congratulations, I know you're so proud. Moving on to Best Supporting Actor, the nominees are Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Jeff Bridges for Bad Times at the El Royale, John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther, and Christopher Plummer for Boundaries. Rob, what's your pick?
My pick was Mahershala Ali.
Randy?
Mine was Ali.
Mahershala Ali?
Yes.
Say it right next time. No, I'm kidding.
Next
Cole.
year, old sport.
Was he really?
John Krasinski.
And mine was Michael B. Jordan. But you know what? Mahershala Ali, add another award to your list of awards you won for Green Book, because you just won yourself a Movie Paradise Award. Congratulations, sir. All right.
Awesome.
Best Lead Actress is the next one up. We have the nominees for Best Lead Actress. We have Toni Collette for Hereditary, Jamie Lee Curtis for Halloween, Emily Blunt for A Quiet Place, Viola Davis for Widows, and Lady Gaga for A Star is Born. Rob, what's your pick?
Emily Blunt.
Randy?
Lady Gaga.
Emily Blunt.
And mine was Emily Blunt. So the winner is Emily Blunt. Congratulations. All right, Emily Blunt's the winner of that one. Next one up, Best Lead Actor. We have for nominees, we have Viggo Mortensen for Green Book, Bradley Cooper for A Star is Born, Joaquin Phoenix for Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. Rob, what's your pick?
My pick was Viggo Mortensen.
Randy?
Bradley Cooper.
Cole?
Vigo.
And mine was Bradley Cooper. So this is the first one here on the Movie Paradise Awards. We have a tie. We have Bradley Cooper, Viggo Mortensen. So how this is going to work, how we're going to break the tie, is we are going to put our names into a basket, and whichever one we picks, whoever that person's pick was for the winner is the winner. All right, so we have our names written in a bag. Cole's going to pick whoever
Did you
picks.
sneeze?
No, it's just fun.
So we have our names written on piece of paper, folded up, put in a bag. It's all shuffled up. Cole's going to pick a name, whatever name he picks. Whatever pick it was that person picked, that is the winner. So Cole, go ahead. All right, and what's the name?
And the winner is, well, it was me. So, yeah.
All right, so Cole, and your pick was Viggo?
Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo won! The last category we have for the Movie Paradise Awards, Best Picture.
The big dog.
The nominees for Best Picture tonight are A Quiet Place, Mission Impossible Fallout, Green Book, A Star is Born, and Widows. Rob, what is your pick for Best Picture?
Quiet Place.
All right, Rob picks A Quiet Place. Randy, what is your pick?
Star is Born.
Star is Born. Randy, not Randy. Cole, what's your pick, Cole?
A Quiet Place.
And my pick is A Star is Born. So we are at yet another tie.
For all the money.
So we've got the names in the bag. Randy, you're going to shuffle it up. You're going to pick a name, whatever name it is. What is it? What's the name?
It's Rob.
It's Rob.
Quiet Place! Fuck, A Star is Born!
To recap our winners of the night, Best Score was A Quiet Place, Best Screenplay was Green Book, Best Director was John Krasinski for A Quiet Place, Best Supporting Actress was Raffi Cassidy for Vox Lux, Best Supporting Actor was Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Best Lead Actress was Emily Blunt for A Quiet Place, Best Lead Actor was Viggo Mortensen, and Best Picture goes to A Quiet Place. Thank you to all the nominees. You put out outstanding work this year. Once again, I am one of your hosts, Nathanael Molnár.
And this is Rob Giachinta, another host.
And I'm Randy Olivolo, a judge.
I'm Cole Sylvester. Cole the Hammer Sylvester.
Who is the other judge? Randy, Cole, thanks for being here, for helping us decide this. Rob, thanks for being here.
Of course.
What are your thoughts? Do you agree with our picks for the nominees? Do you agree with our picks for the winners of the Movie Paradise Awards? Well, it really doesn't matter what you think, because these were our picks. This is the Movie Paradise Awards. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Be sure to follow us on all of our various social medias at Movie Paradise 99. It's been a great year for film. Thanks for being here with us to decide our picks for the best films of the year in all the categories. Until next year, when we do the next Movie Paradise Awards. See you later.